What's poppin', everyone? We are the Remember When podcast, home of millennial nostalgia, Gen Z and millennial nostalgia, covering anything from the late 90s to the mid 2000s. I'm Jose.
And I'm Johnny.
I'm Amir.
That's right.
So edgy, so dark,
Yes.
so gritty.
Remember When is changing. We decided to appeal more to the edgy crowd.
We just don't like humanity.
That's right, you damn humans.
Damn.
Damn.
Not here.
Damn.
Are you a clone?
Am I an android? Yeah, people are gonna be so fucking confused. For people who haven't played the game, you can see from the damn title, we're talking about the edgelord himself, Shadow the Hedgehog, man.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
From the Sonic series.
That's right. And y'all might be wondering, why are you guys starting with Shadow the Hedgehog? What about Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? We'll get into that later.
What's that? What's that? It's only this.
Yeah. This is the first game that came out, right?
This is actually the first Sonic the Hedgehog game ever.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Sonic, bro? I know it's Shadow.
I just know he had a cameo in this game. It's actually the Shadow the Hedgehog series. Yeah.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he died in the opening cutscene. Shadow was behind him, and he had the gun in his hand, and he was like, damn, Sonic. It just flew. That was the best part of the game.
You guys seen the Olympics meme of the guy?
Oh, yeah. It was like the Turkish dude?
Yeah, the Turkish
that dude's badass. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's Shadow
He
in
did
this
it with
game.
swag. Shadow was just holding shit thinking he's hard. It's so nasty.
So, because we know some of y'all are probably too young for Shadow. Maybe you do already know, but for those who don't know, let's set the background. Sonic the Hedgehog. Everybody knows him. Started on the Genesis, then had a couple, maybe not really some cool games on the Saturn, but it was whatever. But then the Dreamcast happened, and then Sonic Adventure, the first 3D Sonic game ever came out. Pretty good. Everyone loved it. Sonic Adventure 2 comes out, and that introduces the Black Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, the android life form created by Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Robotnik, or AKA Eggman. Okay, this seems pretty cool. And by Sonic and him, they have some fights and some struggles throughout, but then ends with him coming together, destroying the Bio Lizard, and then Shadow falls to Earth, fulfilling Maria's promise. Oh yeah, Shadow was created in like a lab on the Ark, and he had a girl, a friend named Maria, who's like a sister to him. Maria ends up getting shot in the damn back by gun soldiers because they're like exterminate all life forms. Shadow ends up going to Earth and wanted to go on a revenge mission, but realizes, Maria actually wants to save humans, so he actually helps Sonic and then dies from the Bio Lizard fight. Or does he? Because in Sonic Heroes, Shadow comes back, and people wondering, yo, wait, you're dead. What are you? Are you an android? Sonic Heroes doesn't answer that question, by the way. It's just a little passing thing.
He's there.
He's just there. And I think it's like the ending cutscene of the Team Dark the scenario. You see like a bunch of shadow androids, so that leads up. It's like, is the Shadow we know an android, or is it the real one? We don't know. But then we finally figure it out with Shadow the Hedgehog, released in 2000-something. But I ain't gonna lie. When me and Amir, we had the PS2 version of the game, but we had this in Sonic Heroes. I think that was like literally the first Sonic games we ever played.
We actually had it for the GameCube.
We had Sonic Heroes for the GameCube?
Shadow for the GameCube.
Shadow. Yeah.
Oh, we had Shadow for the GameCube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't remember those frames.
Well, actually, no. I think it only was up to 2 players, but I remember playing on the GameCube with you guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because yeah, you're probably right. Well, no matter. Shadow the Hedgehog exists. So say you thought, yo, what if we gave Shadow a gun? It just said, yo, what if he just came around and shooting people, shooting aliens, shooting gun people, like shooting actual humans?
Little girls
and shit. Bro, what if you could shoot Sonic? Do you want to be a renegade or a hero?
What if you could fight God with a pistol?
Literally, bro. That sounds like a match made in heaven. For America.
For America.
They literally made this game for like American audiences. Because what do Americans love? Guns. So let's give Shadow a gun, and then bada bing, bada boom. We're going to print like a lot of money.
It works.
I don't even know how much this game sold. I don't know if it was a failure or not.
I don't know, but I bought
No
it. So obviously the marketing worked.
Hey, I mean, if it was a success, cool. They made their money back until the next game. But if it was a failure, it was a good reason why. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I first played this game, I thought it was awesome because there's only one reason why. That opening cutscene. You hear that rocking theme, and you see Shadow loading up like an MP5, and the moon's in the background, and you see him cock it, and it's like, oh, yo, shit is finally about to get real. Finally, Sonic the Hedgehog is using guns. Finally. And then y'all realize, wow, guns can't save this game, bro. Guns can't save this shit. This is one of the, even though as a child I thought it was great, this is one of the worst games ever made, bro. One of the worst games ever made.
Yeah, usually with Sonic games, I think the appeal is the structure of the stage and how fast you're going and how smooth the process is. This feels like, oh, quick rails and then platforming with a bunch of people that you can kill automatically if you just spam A, but you also have the option of guns. They'll lock on and stuff. And
the main appeal of Sonic
explosions.
Was, literally like you say, the main appeal is the main appeal of Sonic
bow.
Like the main appeal of Sonic is you want to go fast. It's bright, colorful. You get amazing music. Sonic games always have amazing music, and then you go to Shadow. It's literally like the edgelord personified. Everything is dark. Literally, the opening cutscene starts and Shadow's just wondering, man, who am I? I don't know who I am. I don't care about anything anymore. And then all of a sudden, aliens just appear. No one knows what these aliens coming from. It's just the Black Legion, and then is all led by the big man himself, Black Doom. Black Doom. He's just a, just a generic alien. He tells Shadow, yo, I want you to go kill these humans for me. You gotta listen to me. Shadow's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then Black Doom just leaves. And with no explanation, Shadow's like, well, I guess I'm just going.
He knows my name, so yeah.
He's gotta know something else. I gotta go find them Chaos Emeralds. And then from there, you can literally play the game however you want. Do you want Shadow to be a good guy who stands up for the justice of humanity, helps humans, helps the gun troops, and stops Black Doom? Do you want to go neutral? As a Shadow who literally just, doesn't give a fuck. Like, okay, aliens are invading, I don't care. The gun troops are doing their thing, I don't care. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Or you want to be evil Shadow, a Shadow who just hates all humans and believes they should all die. Screw Maria's wishes. They need to all go away. They cause me pain.
It was Maria's fault.
Maria!
Little Debbie! Maria, no!
She looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Doesn't she?
Yeah,
she does.
Yeah.
She's like an alien, bro. Like, there's a level where you have her as a companion. She literally looks like an alien. Her eyes look horrible.
She looks like a doll that was animated to life.
It's horrible.
Honestly, yeah. Like one of those like classical dolls.
Not a modern creepy doll, but a classic. Oh, like soft plushy doll, but it's still.
It looks bad. But the game mainly touts that, do you want to be a hero or do you want to be a renegade? But here's the greatest part about it. None of that shit matters. Because here's the thing. I could be going with the gun troops. And I could be like, hey, I want to help these guys out. I want to be good. I want to go on the good path. Even if you are doing the good mission, they're just going to shoot you. They're just going to kill you. It doesn't matter if you're on like the 5th level and you've been like truly good. They're just gonna shoot you on sight. It doesn't matter. Like there's no allegiance. There's literally no allegiance in the gameplay half.
And there's parts where you can't progress in a level without killing a certain faction as well.
And on top of that, their companion will fucking berate you and be like, Shadow, why are you killing the gun troops? Stop it! Like,
don't do that.
Stop doing that. Stop!
No.
Like,
Tina.
We gotta do Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, the references are on point now. That's crazy.
But like literally, like, yo, none of the allegiance matters. You will literally do like you could be good at 2 shoes, gun troops will still go after you. You could go after gun troops, and meanwhile, Black Doom's alien legion will still come after you and try to kill you.
Yep. Literally
doesn't make any sense. It's horrible. And on top of that, you gotta deal with the worst controls ever imaginable. Because maybe it's only me, but even in 3D Sonic games, I don't know why. Mainly with like Sonic Adventure 2, Heroes, and this game, the controls feel like butter. Anytime I play, like you can attest, like anytime I play this game, I feel like I'm literally slipping on ice 24/7. It feels like an ice level. Every level's an ice level.
A permanent Mario ice level.
It literally feels like that. And so you're mad. You know how many times we literally just be jumping, trying to do the homie attack, and then all of a sudden you just fall off the map?
Damn.
And then damn, not here.
Flailing his arms as he goes into hell.
Like in the, whatchamacallit? Yeah. Oh yeah, Shadow swears, by the way. Like this is the first Sonic game where they're cussing. They say, oh, you're going straight to hell. whoa, Shadow said hell. And then and when you fall in the pit, damn. He said, damn. Ooh, this ain't your grandpappy Sonic game. This is like the adult. This is for the kid. This is like for the teenagers. Shadow saying, damn, hell.
You're pissing me off.
Ooh. Yo, you better not let your mama hear you playing this game. She's gonna kick your ass.
Just don't die.
Yeah, just don't die. I mean, or just don't watch the cutscenes. There's that one famous quote. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Like he puts a hard emphasis on that damn. Like watch the cutscene. It's the most famous line in this game. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? They wanted to make this game so fucking edgy. Like, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm all over the place, but this game there's too much to talk about this game. Like what do y'all think? What y'all think?
So it's funny that you bring up obviously all the crazy quotes and dialogue because that's part of the reason it's so notorious. But I was watching a video about how the dubbing is part of the issue because they were playing it in like Japanese, right? And they said if you listen to it in Japanese and like see like what the translation should be and all that, they were like, we just failed with the dubbing. That we just did a terrible job dubbing the game. And I was listening to it, I was like, this actually sounds really clean. I mean, plus, like, you already know, like, we've watched anime, right? We know that sometimes, the sub kind of clean sounding, or like the way that they be, spin their shit is a lot better, So I do think we kind of like maybe that's part of the game's failure. After like watching that video, I was like, honestly, yeah, probably it's just like a dubbing thing is part of the reason that it sucks so much, But yeah, there's a lot that's not saving this game, but I will play a little bit of devil's advocate in the sense of like they were trying to do a spinoff series, right? And apparently they were getting a lot of letters, right? As a Sonic team at the time saying like, oh, it'd be cool if Sonic like had a gun and whatnot. Like kids were saying this. Like we were saying we wanted this, right? Like our generation is why this is a reality. Yeah. We were the people that made this game a reality. So be careful what you're writing nowadays. If you tween, don't say you want Sonic to have a gun. Don't say that.
At this point, Sega ain't listening to y'all. They're like, yo,
they don't
we listened to you once.
We tried. We tried. We got werewolves. We got guns. Like,
we gonna pay the most for these games.
Yeah, what do you people want?
We made this organic.
Just add a lightsaber, please. But yeah, so in their defense, they were being pushed in this direction. So it's not like I think it's some that they actively want to do. But also think about guns have been in Sonic games before because think about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 with the mech suits. They were blasting shit all the time, right?
That's true.
So it's like it is different, right? Because it's the primary focus, right? When it's a secondary focus like that, or just a byproduct, when it's a byproduct, I don't even think anybody would look twice,
But here's the difference. A mech suit, I can see that. A mech suit, like that was in like Crash Bandicoot. They had like mech suits too.
Exactly.
Where it's like, okay, yeah, you're shooting, it's like rockets and stuff. That's cool. But we're getting like detailed looking like Beretta looking rifles. I'm seeing M16s, MP5s. I'm like, bro, these bazookas. Like, bro, this is like straight up real life guns.
Like, mixed with alien guns.
Yeah, like mixed with alien guns. Robotnik, Eggman's guns, swords. You got a whole,
Yeah, you got like the energy sword or whatever.
You know what? And you want to know what's the funny thing? The gunplay is probably the best part of the game. It doesn't feel horrible. Like I would rather shoot a motherfucker than use the homing attack. The homing attack doesn't even work half the time.
My kid me agrees with your point. My adult me hates the guns. I'm not gonna lie.
The auto aim doesn't work half the time.
I hated that mission where you had to take down the president's plane.
Yeah.
You're just firing how many bullets? 600?
Too many.
600 bullets through the whole stage. And the stage is it's a flat platform, people. It just has enemies in it.
Yo, speaking of that, let's get into like why this game just feels horrible to play. Because we already mentioned like the controls are butter. You're not gonna feel like you're fully in control. And let me preface, just to prepare for this video, we played the PS2 version. That's the worst version of the game. Because at this point, it's common, like known at this point, PS2 in that generation was the worst running console. It still was a good console, but it was the best console in that generation, but it ran the worst. It had the worst specs. Out after PS2, it would be GameCube and then Xbox. Xbox always had like the best versions of the game usually. When we played the PS2 version, this game would lag. frames will be dropping. It will be going from 30 straight to the single digits.
Yep.
It'll be that bad. So half the time, we're fighting controls on top of lag. So that's bad already.
Screen tearing.
Your chaos ring's looking like...
Fall off the map, damn.
But that's clear as day. That's like 200 frames per second. But everything else, single digits.
But let's get into the stage design. So you can, the best path you can go for like a clean Sonic playthrough, like normally Sonic games is just get to A to B, the end. Just get to the goal ring at the end or get to the goal sign. That's it. If you go the neutral pathway, that's all you're doing. Just get to the end of the stage, bada bing, bada boom, you win. And you have the chaos, you have the good chaos meter where it'll do like chaos, not blast, chaos. I think it was a straight up chaos control. Yeah, chaos control where you just zoom and you
literally brings you to the ending.
Yeah, it literally just brings you like all through the stage until the meter runs out. And you have chaos blast, which is just an explosion to kill things. Well, so the chaos control will help you get to the end of the stage. You just get to the end, that's it. And then just do that until you get to the ending. The other stages, though, I swear to God, it'll be like, hey, like first is the first stage, Westopolis. If you want to do the evil mission, you have to kill like 30 gun troops.
It's so specific. It's like you need, not like maybe you can hit 30 potentially. Like, dog, I want puddles. I want bodies.
Yeah, let me see them receipts, aka them bodies, bro. They want you to kill exactly 30. The worst, but a good game would put like 60 of them in the stage, and then you just got to kill 30 of them. That's what a good game would do. What this game does is say, oh, we're going to put exactly 30 guys in the stage, this wide open map. You have to find them all.
And
yeah, and you got one of them like this,
just sitting in the corner.
I remember the first stage, he was looking for one dude, and he was literally in the corner of these boxes stacked like basically an incomplete triangle. Man was just sitting there. He wasn't even moving. I was like, this is ridiculous. They did that on purpose.
They're not even firing back at you. He's just like...
You're just chilling.
He like, yo.
Meanwhile, the alien's just like...
just still shooting your ass. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm killing the gun troops. Why the fuck you shooting me? I'm part of the Black Doom Legion. Stupid ass game. And
I'm black too.
I'm black too. Like it makes it worse because maybe it was because we played the PS2 version. The draw distance fucking sucked. So finding every single gun trooper in a wide open space sucks. Good luck trying to do that. But even if you do that, all right, I did it. I killed all the gun troops. Now what? Next stage. Hey man, kill 45 of them. What? Kill 45 gun troops in the whole fucking stage. And I know this doesn't sound awful on paper, like the way we're talking about it, but normally Sonic stages are like 2 minutes long, 3 minutes long, 4 minutes long. That's what they should be. You don't want a stage to be like 20 minutes long. You're gonna get bored. That's every fucking stage in this game. Every stage be like 10 minutes long, 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long. These stages are so fucking long. You just want it to end after a while, but no, you gotta kill 60 gun troops, so guess what? You're just gonna be looking around, scouring around. It's like, oh, what about a map? There's no map. No radar, no map.
And
You're not gonna be able to find them.
The inclusion of checkpoints kind of shows like how weirdly it's designed. Like usually you don't go back in the stage just for like something. Again, Sonic games are like point A to point B, and it's smooth ride. Like the ride is the enjoyment. This game, it's like, oh, okay, well, I missed 10. Now I got to go back to the whole beginning and run the whole course again and again until I find this thing. That's so lame. You are not Crash Bandicoot. Stop it.
Bro, for real. Now, it does alleviate sometimes. Like I said, if you go neutral pathway, you're just going to the end. And honestly, if you do like the evil pathway and then just go straight neutral, that's good. You don't have to do like finding 60 gun troops to go do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the same time, it's boring. It's just so fucking boring if you're not just going to the end. Finding like this many gun troops. Now, sometimes it'll be easy like, oh, shoot down the president's plane, like you mentioned before. Shoot down the president's plane, you're done. But even that mission sucks because you gotta find the plane.
How many times did we fail?
Amir, we failed like 2 times. We failed 2 times on that mission, and that shit took like 20 minutes, I swear to God.
Guys, we played Dark Souls, Elden Ring, all that stuff. I genuinely gave up on this game.
Wait, you failed twice, but they're like 20-minute rounds that you failed twice?
Yeah, because you literally have
So
to
you
chase
guys,
this plane.
by the time you actually got it done, it was like probably close to an hour you're dead.
Campaign run was about 10 hours.
Y'all chill. It was
10 hours.
It was probably
That's
more like,
what it felt like.
It felt like 10. It was probably more like 5.
10. The Halloween mission where you got to find them 2 bitches.
Oh yeah, that mission that does suck.
That's a solid 2 hours.
Like certain paths, if you go like true evil, true good, that playthrough is gonna be at least 5 to 10 hours because finding everything sucks. Most if not all of the missions are literally find X of this, kill X of this. One of the worst missions in the game. You remember that mission where we're on the Ark? You're like on the Ark and it's like a flashback scene. We were going evil pathway at the time. So Black Doom's like, Shadow, relive your trauma and remember what the humans did. And then the mission will be like, go kill the gun troops, heal the scientists, or just get to the end. I was like, you know what? What if we just get to the end? I don't want to do this fucking
maze.
Yeah, bro, that whole level is a maze. Getting to the end sucked.
Everything is so similar that you literally have to look on a screen that shows the whole diagram of the stage, and it'll show you just where you're at, like you're at an airport. Won't show you exactly where you need to be or even where the exit at. I would assume it's all the way down here, bottom right. No, it's right in the middle.
Yeah.
But how do you get to the middle?
You gotta throw some bombs at the wall.
Go throw some bombs at some dongos.
Bombs at
You
the
gotta go through the
dongos,
invisible
bro.
wall.
Literally, you just gotta look at every fucking wall. Is that got a crack on it? Let's throw it. Nope, that didn't work. There. Oh, here we go. And I can go. Oh, wait, where the fuck do I go now? And it's even worse if you're trying to find every researcher for the good mission or kill every gun trooper for the evil mission. One of the worst missions in the game. And God, and not even, this is the gameplay. The story is dog shit. It doesn't, like, imagine this. You're going like the evil pathway. So you're like, oh, I want to go with Black Doom. Okay, we're going with the Black Doom Legion. You're following his plans. Then all of a sudden, what if you just said, nah, I just want to go neutral. Nah, I'm going to go good. The story will just like drop characters, literally. It's not like this game is smart and will be like, oh, we know they went evil and then neutral, then evil, then good, and then good again. The game doesn't track that. All it does is have a set predetermined cutscene for whatever path you're at. So 1 minute you're gonna be like, oh, that's the gun commander. He hates Shadow. Oh, what's his story gonna be in the later half? If you go a certain pathway, it'll literally just drop the commander and you'll never see him ever again. Never again. Which, I mean, I guess like, oh, go to the other pathway, but the story built him up. If the story built him up, why doesn't it bring him back later? It doesn't bring him back later. The story, it will not follow a consistent path line if you go an inconsistent way. Which as a kid, I was thinking, man, what if I go good, then evil, and then back to good? You're just gonna get the same fucking cutscenes.
There really should only be 3 endings.
Dead ass.
Neutral, good, and bad. The problem is they were like, multiple endings, more playtime. 16. Like, no, don't do that.
Well, you see, I like we've all played Star Fox 64.
Mm-hmm.
I like how that game does it significantly better, right? So you can choose kind of you have some say in your pathway, right? You could do like the secret mission to get to a different route and whatnot, right? But at the end of the day, that cutscene just, if anything, it just adds more to the lore. It doesn't take you in a whole separate route. Like, you know, the end goal will all still be the same ending, right?
Yeah.
You know, or the true ending, you know what I should say. And I like how that game does that, right? This game just does not do that, to your point, because it'll drop story beats and story elements. And it's like, well then, like now you as the player are confused because you're like, what just happened here? Like, why?
Where did Eggman go?
Yeah.
Where did Black Doom go? Where did the Gun Commander go? Where's Sonic? Like all of a sudden you're just thinking like, where the fuck did Sonic go? Where's his friends? Like what are we doing here? In total, there are 10 endings that you can achieve. You know what this means? If you're going the evil path, on the final mission, you have a choice. Go the good part. So if you're going true evil, either go really, really evil or just say fuck you to Black Doom and just go good at the last second. You can do that. But here's what the game says. If you want the true ending, You have to get all 10 endings. You know what this means? You know what this means, people? You gotta play the game once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You gotta play the game 10 times. And I've already mentioned that the mission structure is literally fucking boring. You're just killing things over and over again, finding things over and over again. 30-minute long missions, 20-minute long missions, and you gotta do that shit 10 fucking times. 10 times. Just to get shitty endings.
Let's remind you, you have to play the first stage 10 times.
Yeah.
The first stage 10 times. I promise you, does not get better the more you play it.
You probably already played it 62 times, trying to go back and get all the people.
Mm-hmm.
Doing all the backtrack.
Yeah. At that point, I'm sick of you.
Yeah, you're dedicating the whole route just to nailing that game plan. So
I
that way
feel
you
like
can
for
just,
the true ending, you should get the highest rank on the stage.
If only.
just automatically.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
And you want to know what's the worst part? All the endings are shit. They suck. Literally, like, for instance, like the true evil ending, like the one we got, it'll be Shadow just getting, like, all the Chaos Emeralds are around him. He's like, finally, I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic's on the ground. Shadow, what are you going to do with them? I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form created by General Robotnik. Created by Black Doom. I will lead this army and destroy this damn planet. This is who I am. Now, you heard that ending. Repeat that for 9 more endings. It'll literally be that same exact. He gets the Chaos Emeralds. Finally, I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Somebody's on the ground. It'll either be Sonic, Eggman, or Black Doom. And they'll be like, Shadow, what the fuck? I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, or I'm Shadow Android. I was born to create love, peace, and everything on the Ark.
I will pass judgment on humanity.
I will give peace and harmony to humanity by destroying this damn planet. What?
You gonna rule over grass, bro? Like, just shattered grass?
Like, it's crazy too, because you could go like anti-dark, which is like you have true dark, anti-dark, neutral, anti-hero, and then true hero. If you go like anti-dark, you'll be like, oh, I'm gonna fight Sonic at the end. And all of a sudden you're fighting fucking Eggman, and it's just like, oh, Eggman's the final boss? And he's like, yeah, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, blah, 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 blah. Goodbye, Doctor. Gives him a fucking karate chop. The end. It's not like you get to like shoot Sonic in the head. You don't really get to kill nobody. From the opening cutscene, as a kid especially, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be able to fucking kill Sonic? Yeah, bro, this is awesome. You don't get that.
I don't think they're gonna get any money if they made an M-rated game.
At least make it T15. At least give me like a
T for teen. I have you in full visual shooting a bull in the head at the end.
They could have did what they did for that Eggman cutscene where he just goes, goodbye, Doctor, and then karate chop. Why don't they just go like, Shadow pulls up with the pistol, goodbye, Sonic. No, psh, cut to black. The end. That would have been badass. That would have been satisfactory. That would have been a great ending to the game. But the best part about this, those 10 endings, they don't matter. If you want to think like, oh, what's my non-canon Shadow the Hedgehog ending? All those endings don't exist. Because if you do complete all 10 of those endings, you get the true ending. The true ending. So all those cutscenes, all those endings, they don't matter. Here's what really happened. Shadow goes after Black Doom. Black Doom reveals, hey man, I'm really your daddy. Me and General Robotnik, man, we made you, buddy. Don't ask why or how, but we just made you. Even though Black Doom really only just came from this game. So it's like, who the fuck is Black Doom? Where did you come from? What's the Black Comet? What are you talking about? And then Black Doom's like, yeah, Shadow, you know what? I don't really fuck with you anymore. You're going against me. I'm gonna kill your friends and bye. Shadow goes after Black Doom, turns Super Shadow, kills Black Doom, and then he realizes, you know what? I am Shadow the Hedgehog. The end. Dun, 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 dun. The end. Game over. That's all you get. That's all you get for Shadow the Hedgehog, bro.
Yeah, and the reason that this is such a disappointing ending in terms of the story, so this story, like Johnny was breaking down earlier, it started with Sonic Adventure 2, right, with the introduction of Shadow, and then expand through, at the end of that game, it's implied that Shadow is dead, So when you see him reappear at Heroes, it's like, oh, who is this guy, right? So there's this mystery surrounding on like if he's the real one or not, but heavy implications that he's the real one. And this game, like the whole purpose of it was to answer that question. And you get very like anticlimactic ending to this like 3-game long story, basically, you know, and you're just like, that was it? Because, you know, how are you going to build
transition into the game?
You build it, you build that hype up, like fans, they don't know the answer. They can only speculate, right? So that's the whole reason everybody, like a lot of Sonic fans bought this game is because they're like, what is the answer, right? We want to know the answer. And then it's just this boring ending where he's just like, yeah, I'm the real one.
Yeah, I'm just real. I know I'm the real one.
Yeah.
Fuck Black Doom. It doesn't matter. It would have been way better if they just said, here's 10 endings. Whatever you want your ending to be, that's it. Do you want to kill Sonic? Go for it. Do you want to kill Black Doom? Go for it. Do you want to kill Eggman? Fuck it, go for it. Is Shadow an android? He's an android. But they said, nah, those don't matter. Here's the real ending. Shadow is not an android. He's actually the real Shadow. How did he survive the fall from Earth to Earth from space? Don't question that. He survived. The end. That's it. That's all you get.
The end.
And that's Shadow the Hedgehog's arc.
That's Shadow the Hedgehog. What are your final thoughts of wisdom or final wise words of wisdom, Amir?
The 2-player mode is fire, right?
And nostalgia is a bitch.
That's facts.
Sometimes it'll make things very pretty. And it was at that time. But as an adult, it's like meeting like your star idol, your celebrity. Sometimes it's better to not.
How about you, Johnny?
Highly agree. You know, nostalgia is I've mentioned before on a previous episode, nostalgia is a more powerful drug than heroin, meth, and all of them drugs combined. I remember loving this game when I was a kid. I got maybe like a couple endings, and I was like, this game's really awesome. You know what? I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Now, this bitch get a 2. A hardcore 2. The only reason it doesn't get a 1 is because it's got memorable quotes. Damn, not here. And the whole edgelord persona that it wanted to run with, Shadow with guns. That's just so fucking goofy. It's so goofy that this game even exists in the first place. And on top of that, the 2-player mode was ass. There's 2 ways to play 2-player mode.
It actually is pretty bad. Like playing it as an adult, or even just looking at it in hindsight, you're just like, you could literally just let the time run out. Like that whole gameplay, like you don't even need to interact with each other at all.
Just can't.
Multiplayer.
You can't. Like there's 2 versions of 2-player 2, which I didn't know until recently. You have the versus mode, which is the one we played all the time. I remember we played all the time back in the day. And you could do the story mode. And you can have 2-player mode. If you put a controller in, someone could control Sonic. Your friend could control Sonic. Good luck controlling him.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's not like it's split screen. It's like you're still following Shadow. Meanwhile, your friend is just Sonic just zooming into the background.
With Shadow speed. So all I see, I'm like, where the hell am I? I just see Sonic just blast off like he on cocaine. I'm like, where the hell did I go? I'm just falling into abyss each time. While he just plays the game.
Yeah, you can't play as Black Doom. That probably would have been cool if he was like shooting something, but no, you're just playing as Sonic's boring friends. Homing attack doesn't even work. That's a great 2-player mode, ain't it? Nah, 2 out of 10. Fuck this game.
Yeah, that's why the versus carries.
Amir, how many rounds did we play? We played 5 rounds and we said, fuck this game. The load times alone were bad.
Yeah, that would be enough to do it.
We played it more for the quotes.
We did.
For the quotes.
To relive for nostalgia and for the quotes.
I am the highest life form.
You dare call yourself the ultimate life form? I'll prove you wrong.
Bro, The dubbing is crazy. Go play this game in Japanese. Go do that. Yeah, let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, the game's tolerable when you can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Get all the endings.
Yeah.
I dare y'all.
Do it.
Dare y'all.
No. So overall, I mean, I didn't replay it, right? But just from what I remember, and honestly, I did play a few years ago because, I mean, Johnny and we both have retro game collections. So we have, I mean, I don't know how big your GameCube collection is.
No, I don't have a single one.
No, not really much. Okay, well, mine is like a decent size. And I remember playing that not like terribly long ago with Miguel. And it's okay. Like, again, if you're there for the nostalgia, which I think that's why anybody goes back to this game nowadays, I would give it like a 4 out of 10 because like you can play it for nostalgia. You definitely can because like you said, binds you.
Mhm.
You know. But if you want something good though, you should check out Earworthy. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a game, but it's something you can listen to.
It's even better. It's more about indie podcasts. You like shows like us? Where, a few guys talking, enjoying life.
You want to feel like the highest evolved life form?
You want to feel like the ultimate life form? Then you should go check out Earworthy at substack.com. Link is in our bio, all right? Now over here, you get to check out new podcast recommendations 5 times a week, and it highlights, again, shows like ours. In fact, there might even be an article about us.
Ooh.
Go
and where
check
can they find it?
At substack.com.
substack.com.
Terms and conditions apply.
That's right.
You already know what to do, people. But that wraps up this episode of Remember When. Thank you all so much for listening and watching. We appreciate you all so very much. Until next time, peace out.
Damn. Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.